You can make over £800 in guaranteed profit if you complete all of the bookmaker sign-up offers using matched betting. And in this video I'm going to show you an example of exactly how you do it. Hi, my name's Joe and I've been matched betting for a few years now, and it's fair to say I've done my fair share of sign-up offers. Now in this video I'm going to be using my Discord group as sort of the service that helps us along this process, but there are loads of other services that you could do this through. If you really wanted to, you could even do it by yourself. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All you need to complete this is either a phone or a laptop, so you don't really need much, and obviously an internet connection as well. So what actually are sign-up offers? Well, put simply, when you sign up to bookmakers, they offer incentives for you to sign up to their site. For example, bet £10, get £30 in free bets. Now using matched betting, we can guaranteed profit from these kinds of offers. And we do this by backing and laying, so we've covered both sides of the bet. I have made other videos explaining this more in detail, but in principle, we back and lay the qualifying bet and make a small qualifying loss of no more than say 50p. We then use the same technique on the free bet, and we can lock in 80% of whatever the free bet value is. So for example, the Bet365 one is bet 10, get £30 in free bets. With those £30 in free bets, we can lock in £24 profit. That's guaranteed, no matter what the outcome is of the event that we're betting on. And yeah, I'm going to walk you through an example of one of those today. So as you can see, we've loaded up into the group, and there's loads of channels here, but today we're focusing on sign-up offers, so we're not going to go through many of those sort of channels. We have a whole list of all of the sign-up offers in a specific channel, and there's also ones you can find online for free, so I'll link one of those below as well. So we're going to look for a sign-up offer to complete. Obviously I've completed most of them. We'd recommend starting with the big ones, you know, your Bet365, William Hill, Sky Bet, Paddy Power, but I've done all those, so we're going to go for the Lotto Land sign-up offer today. And we're going to look for a qualifying bet for Lotto Land. So the day is Wednesday today, so we've gone down to Wednesday for this week. We made sure it's the right week, and there's a few options there: Liverpool, Newcastle, and obviously horses. So we're going to head over to Lotto Land and take a look at the offer first, just to double check everything. It's always important to check the terms and conditions first. So yeah, minimum odds were 2. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we sign up with the right link and everything in order to get those £10 in free bets. Now I've signed up to Lotto Land, and I now need to opt in to their welcome offer and deposit £10. Right, so we're in, we've signed up and we have activated the promotion successfully. It does vary between bookmakers how you sort of opt in. Some of them you need to opt in, some of them you need to use a specific code, but again, make sure you read the terms and conditions, that is really important. So on the good bets to use channel, one of them was Newcastle, so the odds on Lotto Land are 2.54. That doesn't really mean anything at the moment because we need to check the lay odds on an exchange, and this is where the match betting part comes in. First, if you haven't done, you need to sign up to Smarkets or another exchange. Make sure if you are signing up to Smarkets for the first time, use code COMFREE for 0% commissions for 60 days. I don't get anything for saying that, it's just the best thing to do really. And once we've signed up and deposited some money into our Smarkets, we're now going to check the lay odds for Newcastle to win. And as you can see, the lay odds are at 2.7. So in order to lay against Newcastle winning, we need to click the blue box on Smarkets, which is the lay side. Smarkets and most exchanges have a back and a lay side, so you could technically bet normally on there, but we don't really use that, we just use it for the lay. So always remember, on Smarkets, the blue box is the lay. So that's back odds of 2.54, I think it was, on Lotto Land, and lay odds of 2.7. So we now need to plug all those numbers into a matched betting calculator in order to work out what our stake is and what our qualifying loss is going to be for this qualifying bet. So I use this matched betting calculator from Smarkets. It's completely free. There are loads of other options you can choose from, but I'll link this one below and maybe some others. So it's just a case of plugging in the value. So £10 is the stake we need to put in because that's how much we're betting. Then back odds were 2.54. Lay odds 2.7, and this will tell us our qualifying loss of 59p, our qualifying loss. So whatever happens, or whether Newcastle win, lose or draw, we're going to lose 59p. And that's alright because we're unlocking £10 in free bets, so it's going to be worth it. And this number here tells us the number we need to stake on Smarkets, £9.41. So we're going to bet the £10 on Lotto Land as the qualifying bet. It's above our minimum odds of, I think it was 2.0, so we're all good. Obviously made sure we've read the terms and conditions. And now we're going to head over to Smarkets and stake, the lay odds have actually moved slightly to 2.68. So the lay odds have moved slightly to 2.68, so I've re-plugged in my numbers and it's given me the stake that I need to stake in is £9.48, so a slightly lower qualifying loss, but yeah, I've just re-plugged in those numbers, so if you're wondering why I've staked £9.48, not what we worked out before, that's why. So as you can see, fully matched, which is great. That means that our lay bet has been fully matched and we're all covered basically. Now it's just a case of waiting for the bet to settle, so we've unlocked our free bets, and when we have done, I will update you. You usually have to wait until the bet settles in order to unlock your free bets. Sometimes you might even have to wait like a day or something after for them to become available, but if there's ever any problems, just contact the site through live chat or whatever. So it's a couple days after now and everything has settled, and I'm just going to show you that we haven't lost loads of money. We've lost what we were supposed to lose. I think it's about 50p qualifying loss. So as you can see on Lotto Land, our total win is £25.45. And obviously minus the £10 stake, that's £15.45. Now if you head over to Smarkets and see what we've lost on there, you see we've lost our liability, so we've lost £15.93. In total, yeah, we've lost about 50p, whatever the qualifying loss, that's how much we've lost. That's how match betting works, basically. So now we've unlocked our free bets, we now need to go ahead and make our profit from them. So once again, we head over to the Good Bets to Use channel and we are looking for a free bet. I've had a look through these beforehand just to find one that's good. Obviously, horses can be really good for these, but they can be harder to find. So if you ever can't find a good bet to use for either a qualifying bet or a free bet, then just contact us and we'll find one for you basically, so don't worry. But I've seen that the Atletico Madrid versus Las Palmas game is decent, so I'm going to have a look at that on both Lotto Land and Smarkets and see what the odds are. So on Lotto Land, the odds for Las Palmas, if I've butchered that, apologies, to win are odds of 12. And if you head over to Smarkets, they are odds of 13.5. So we now need to plug this all into a match betting calculator, and but this time we need to make sure the setting is on free bet at the top because we're using a free bet. So it's that middle one on the Smarkets match betting calculator. And again, plug in the values. £10 is the free bet that we have, £10, and then the back odds were 12, the lay odds were 13.5, and as you can see, we will make £8.15 in guaranteed profits. That's win, lose or draw, we're going to make £8.15. And obviously that's brilliant. That's £8.15 minus the 50p profit. It's going to be what, like £7.70 profit or something, which is all right. You'd take it. Ideally, you'd aim for more the £8 profit mark, but it's 30p. It's just an example. The odds on Lotto Land aren't great compared to a lot of sites, you know. The big bookies tend to have better odds than some of these smaller ones like Lotto Land. So this is just an example to show you guys how it actually works. So now we're going to head over to Lotto Land and place our £10 in free bets on the selection, making sure we've selected use free bet, and it's really just as simple as that, placing it on that. And once we have done that, we need to head over to this Markets and make sure we lay it properly. So again, the lay stake on our match betting calculator that we worked at was £8.15. Obviously this was with 0% commissions. If you do have 2% commissions, for example, in your exchange, on the lay bit you just type in 2, and it's still gonna mean that you're not gonna lose any money from this. It's still gonna work out the right way. But obviously here, 0% commissions, our lay stake was £8.15. So on the Las Palmas game, the blue box is the one we wanna go for on the lay, and we need to type in £8.15 in there. There we go, and confirm everything, and there we go, fully matched, brilliant. So we've locked in £8.15 with that one. So that was a very quick whistle stop tour of how to do a sign up offer. Lotto Land probably isn't the best example because you're not going to start with Lotto Land, you're probably going to start with Bet365, Paddy Power, but those ones probably tend to be slightly easier because the odds are better and it's just a more friendly interface really. This is more of a straightforward sign up offer where it's just bet £10, get £10 in free bets, which you could use on anything. It does get more complicated as you get further in through the sign-up offers. There might be bet £10, get £10 in bet builders or ACCAs, and that does get more confusing, but I am hopefully going to make more videos explaining how to do those more complex sign-up offers, or like refund sign-up offers where bet £30 and get in free bets if it loses and stuff like that. It does get more complicated, but there are definitely ways you can make guaranteed risk-free profits from them. And as I said, if you do all the sign-up offers, that's between £800 and £1,000 in guaranteed profit, so they are really worth doing. I hope I haven't missed anything in this explanation, but if I have, then make sure to just ask and I'll be happy to help you. So thanks for watching.